Good morning, reception. I hope you're all well, and we're going to be continuing with our lessons, and this week's literacy lesson is based on the book Whatever Next by Jill Murphy. So the intent of this lesson is to start developing our own questions about our story. So in this book there's quite a lot of questions, so we're going to be focusing on different types of questions. Okay, and here's some of our key vocabulary. So how, what, who, why, which, shall, would, and where. Okay, now I want you to pause this video and turn to the adult or to your sibling in the room, and I want you to match the type of questions, so who, what, why, how, where, with the feature or aspects in our story, so characters, event, reason, location, or place or condition. So if it was a who question, would I be asking a reason question? Would we be asking about the reason? If it was a why question, would I be asking about a character? If it was a how question, would I be asking about where they're going? Well done, fantastic. We're having a go. So here are the answers. So the who question, I'll be asking about a character. So who is in our story? So if I'm talking about Goldilocks and the Three Bears, who is in our story? The characters, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Why question would be a reason question. Would be, why did she go into the Three Little Bears' house? What would be an event. What happened when she went to the Three Little Bears' house? How would be, how would she get into it? So a condition question is how would something happen? And a where question would be, where did she go? That'd be the Three Little Bears' house. Okay, without further ado, we're going to start reading our story. And I want you to focus on what punctuation is after a question and what happens to my voice when I ask a question. And I'm going to pause when I see new questions that we see. So let me just, without further ado, let's open this up. Skip the ad. Okay. So Whatever Next by Jill Murphy. Can I go to the moon? Asked Baby Bear. Oh, I wonder what... That's a new question. Can. A can question. No, you can't, said Mrs. Bear. It's bath time. Anyway, you'd have to find a rocket first. Baby Bear found a rocket in the cupboard under the stairs. Oh, there's one of our set 2 sound. There. He found a space helmet on the draining board in the kitchen and a pair of space boots on the mat by the front door. He packed his teddy and some food for the journey and took off up the chimney. Whoosh! Out into the night. Just a quick question. This is a challenge question. What is whoosh? Is that an adjective or it's a sound word? It's a sound word. So just pause this video. What is whoosh? If it's a sound word, what are sound words called? Fantastic. Well done. It's called onomatopoeia. We learnt about them when we did fireworks. Fantastic. An owl flew past. That's a smart rocket, he said. Where are you off to? The moon, said Baby Bear. Would you like to come? Yes, please, said the owl. Oh, there's a new question. Would. That's like an invite question, like would you like to come to my party? An aeroplane roared out of the clouds. Baby Bear waved, and some of the passengers waved back. On and on they flew, up and up, above the clouds, past millions of stars, till at last they landed on the moon. There's nobody here, said Baby Bear. There are no trees, said the Owl. It's a bit boring, said Baby Bear. Shall we have a picnic? What a good idea, said the Owl. We'd better go, said Baby Bear. My bath must be ready by now. Off they went, down and down. The Owl got out and flew away. Goodbye, he said. It was so nice to meet you. It rained, and the rain dripped through Baby Bear's helmet. Home went Baby Bear, back down the chimney and on the living room carpet with a bump. Oh, that's another onomatopoeia word, sound word. Mrs. Bear came into the room. Look at the state of you, she gasped as she led him away to the bathroom. Why, you look as if you've been up the chimney. Oh, a why question. I think that might be rhetorical. As a matter of fact, said Baby Bear, I have been up the chimney. I found a rocket, went to visit the moon. Mrs. Bear laughed. You and your stories, she said. Whatever next? Oh, that was a nice story. Oh, and there's the owl. Look it. Oh, a nice little story. So let's go back to our PowerPoint. I want you to answer these questions. So, which punctuation mark is after a question? Is it a full stop, capital letter, or question mark? What happens to Miss Chapman's voice when she asks a question? Did it go lower or deeper, or did it go up? So if it goes up, it goes higher. I want you to pause this video, turn to your partner, adult or sibling in the room, and answer these two questions. Fantastic, well done. So after a punctuation mark, the punctuation mark after a question is a question mark, like Miss has got here. And when you answer a question, often your voice goes a bit higher. It goes higher, but well done. So now, another turn to your partner task. I've got some answers here, but I'm not sure what type of questions were answered. Could you help me? So if the answer was Baby Bear, was that an how question? Or if the answer was the moon, was that a who question? I want you to help me. So can you just pause the video and with your adult and sibling in the room, could you match the answers to the type of questions? Fantastic, well done. So Baby Bear was a who question. So who is the character in the story? The answer would be Baby Bear. Where did they go? That would be a where question. The moon. So he went to the moon. So the answer is the moon, and that would be a where question. Where did he go? In his rocket ship. So that would be a how question. So how did he get to the moon? In his rocket ship. He wanted an adventure. Now this is a tricky one because remember why questions are quite a tricky one. That's a reason question. So he wanted an adventure. Fantastic. Well done if you got those correctly, but don't worry if you didn't because making mistakes is how we learn. Now, I want you to pause this video and think of your own question about the story and tell the adult in the room. It could be, who is Baby Bear going to take on his next adventure? Could be Mummy Bear. It could be a where question. Where will he go next? Could be, how will he make his rocket next time? I want you to think in your head. Think of your question. Well done. If you thought of your question, I want you to record that and send that to us. That would be fantastic for us to hear. And in the meantime, thank you for listening. Thank you for taking part in the lesson. I want you to stay safe and be on your best behaviour for mums and dads. We all miss you so much, and we're going to be sending you more work and more lessons soon. Bye.